Hello.
Hi, you're on a...
Oh, sorry. Today we will be reacting to the history of the entire world, I guess. I have seen this before. It is crazy and fun, but it goes through so much so fast. But let's go ahead and get started.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most
Just like F it.
of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you.
Aw, I miss you too.
A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
Some kind of philosopher is gonna argue this case, right? Alright, so there's this moment where there's a lot of people who react to this. They see this and they're like, oh, did it malfunction? Is the video just stopped or what happened? But it just gives you dead white silence for a good number of seconds.
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I
Whoa, that looks funky.
paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Corks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1,000,000,000 degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups
Aw, up and down quarks.
of 3 called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too...
Introducing...
Oh. Sorry, the ads. Curse you, ads.
The protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news. The electrons have now joined in.
Just casually skipping hundreds of thousands or millions of years.
Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space.
Yay!
But it's getting closer together.
Uh-oh.
And it's getting closer together.
Why does that sound so daunting?
And it's getting closer together.
Or intimidating is the word I meant.
It's a star. New shit just got
Yay.
made.
Let's see. So we got the top part of the periodic table.
Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into even crazier space dust. So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And it kind of made a mess, which is now the moon. Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update.
That is a lot of really fast weather updates.
It's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight.
Yay, photosynthesis!
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge. It's a plant. It's a worm and some other types of weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the
Cambrian explosion!
Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why?
The sun is a deadly laser. That's one of my favorite parts. It was such a meme back in the day.
Oh, okay. Not anymore, there's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on,
atmosphere.
animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to
100
walk if there's
million
plants
years
up here?
later.
Maybe, said some bugs. and fish.
You've got
Okay,
this.
so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an
Amphibians.
egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye bye, ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure.
Have you seen how big bugs got? It got crazy and terrifying. If you have any kind of insect or arachnid phobia, I would not look it up. They're terrifying idea of living in that time.
Fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor.
You know, the dinosaurs have outlived us by so much, and they were just like so, in a lot of ways, more efficient. And so I know we are like, oh, we're the top of everything because we're so smart and have all this technology. But just the dinosaurs, you know, doing their thing, they live so long.
The dinosaurs are gone.
Just like
It's mammal
that.
time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the
Do you have to censor that?
world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like walk like that and grab stuff at the same time and bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch! And set things on fire. Youch! And make crazy sounds with their voice, Knoosh, which can mean different things.
Knoosh.
That's a human person. And now they're everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet, and they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things.
You know, it went from like a whole bunch of dinosaurs, evolution, like a lot of small progresses, and now it's like narrowed in so much. I know it probably doesn't feel that way because it's still going fast through history, but like even focusing on stuff like the wheel and fire and stuff, that stuff is just a small itty bitty tiny amount compared to the time that it's already gone through.
Which makes things better, and more people come, and there's more farming, and more people to make more things for more people, and now there's business, money, writing, laws, power. Society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the
Like
middle of
saying
nowhere,
dank
the
river
horse is
valley.
probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me
Tinland.
where he gets it. Also, guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting
Oh,
somewhere.
chariots.
Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley civilization?
Bye.
The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses.
Greeks.
Ah, look, it must be the Greeks.
Did any of you played Age of Empires? I used to play that a lot when I was a lot younger, and it was so much fun. One thing I remember though is getting these Hittite guys that were really strong. It was a fun game, but this reminds me a lot of that.
Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something.
Chariots.
And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a
Where'd it
religion
text?
out of this. There's the
Hinduism.
Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks.
Ooh.
Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a
Yahweh.
10-step program. Here's
The Ten
some
Commandments.
huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's
Uh-oh.
the Babylonian Median. It's
Oh.
the Persian
Let's skip through a few really quick.
Empire. Wow, that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's
The Persian Empire was pretty intimidating for a
the
while.
Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff.
Yay, philosophy.
And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was
Dang.
great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's
Yeah.
Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy.
Good job, Confucius.
Actually, they have three main philosophies.
I like Taoism a little bit. I'm not saying I like follow it deeply, but I just kind of like some of the ideas in it. Go with the flow, you know? Oh, commercial. I'm gonna mute it. Like I said, one of the reasons I mute the commercials is they could have sounds and songs and stuff in them that, oh, there's another one. That could copyright the thing.
The horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city.
Uh-oh. They're getting
Let's check the
Mario coins.
Greekification levels
Do they get a 1-up if they get 100 of those?
of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and
Sets up guy.
killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a road to the world.
The Silk Road.
Or you
Conquering
can get their
Vietnam.
own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before
Guy
it
looks
collapses
like he's
again.
gonna be
Remember the
dizzy.
Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
It's done that so many times.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine,
Changes their
moving the
mind.
capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of India. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra, the first. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name.
Byzantines
have figured out the stars. Oh.
Yeah, it's like crazy to think about how much they used to be able to read the stars and like sailing and everything. Like it's just crazy. Like I can't read the stars. Not I can barely get where I need to go without the GPS, you know, but people were already being like, "Oh, I need to go this way and that way based on the stars," and writing into our entire stories about it.
And here's a huge city, population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together.
India's having the same kind of crisis.
How's those trading
China.
kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom, it's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where
He's
everyone
on
worships
fire.
gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well.
Oh,
The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom, just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending.
that's gonna split things a little bit.
To still be part of the Roman Empire?
Definitely not the Roman Empire. Maybe technically the Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire.
Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly.
They got him a little switched around, you know?
They also invade some other places and
Franks.
get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the
Almost didn't fail. Yeah, they weren't the best time.
Italians got some sweet trade deals.
The Crusades were just not good. They were not very profitable.
Goodbye, Mayans.
I guess there were some that were kind of, but yeah, it was not a good time for Crusades.
Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here?
I've seen people who do that, like they just get a rock that has that same color, and then they make a miniature version of that, and they have it in their house and stuff and display it. It's really cool to see.
Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing, and the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long
Genghis Khan.
time. Some of the
I love how he's just like, yeah, this thing's gonna last a long time, and then it's immediately broken.
Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check
Poor Portugal, just not Spain.
in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died.
We're just gonna skip over something that killed like half to 2/3 of Europe.
China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit.
Uh-oh. If you like tanks and helicopters, there you go.
Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer. Let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks.
Ottoman Turks kind of pulled up for a second.
Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India.
That was
Wait,
quite a
said
route.
Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell.
Only $40,000.
That's bullshit. This whole thing is
Martin
bullshit.
Luther
That's a
King?
scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 reasons why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the
Not
Protestant
Martin Luther
Reformation.
King, just
You know what
Martin
would be
Luther, that.
magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to
Yeah, Russia
be
gets
terrible.
really big.
Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2,
Beaver.
steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable, you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing
Might forget to not do slavery. Wow.
on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show
7-year
Austria
war.
who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until
Oh, jeez. A little sound as each of the heads go by.
someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a
Eh.
No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea
No,
of a
don't.
revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives.
Now.
India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
I just sent you a message.
Technology is about to go crazy. The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's
They finally figured it out. It's bad. Abraham Lincoln.
bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the
jeez.
Mexicans too.
There were so many natives that lost their lives. It's crazy. We just went in there and just, spread smallpox and just used the fact that we're way more advanced with, like, metal technology and stuff to completely slaughter them. It was horrible.
I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe,
What?
scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest.
Air 120, Native 125 out of Destiny. Look for more.
So they're looking for more. Hawaii, Cuba. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine
The main blowing up.
on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans.
The Panama Canal was a crazy project. Like, there are a lot of people who died. The mosquito problem was really bad. It was, and it's like really cool to go there. Like, I haven't actually been there, but like seeing the thing where the water drops the ship and the water levels exchange, it's pretty crazy. And there was that one ship that got stuck. I don't know if it was the Panama Canal or somewhere else, but it cost so much money because it prevented traffic from going through the area.
Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those
Oh
guns.
boy. World War One, things get way crazier. Yeah, it's just like with the gun planes, like the planes are kind of pretty new still. The exploding pineapple, I like that one. And then the gun car. I think what I was told, I don't know how true this is, I'd have to look it up again, but weren't tanks called tanks because they carried around like tanks of water or something like that? Got the flamethrower, but they don't have the gas in here yet.
It's gonna be a great war. So great we
Great
won't
war.
need a second one.
Eh,
After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on
poor Germany. You know, they tried to get Germany to pay for like the whole war and like put tons of restrictions on Germany, and it really screwed Germany up a lot. So, um, it was one of the big reasons that World War II ended up happening.
strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. Communism in the Soviet Union. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire is gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman-anymore empire. Except Turkey, Turkey makes a brand new Turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
What?
Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back, featuring Hitler, the angry
Shows the baby.
mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews
The pictures.
for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard.
Jeez. The fact that they have the upside down skull and everything.
They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the
Messed
international
up.
community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea.
Jeez, that skipped through so much. Like, World War II history is huge, and so much happens.
Yeah, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's World
He's got a little mustache on the crossbones.
War II. Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight
Uh-oh.
me.
Extinction ball.
Finish him. Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy. Psych, they both get angrier. Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism.
Oh,
No thanks,
no.
said the other
Not
China,
now.
escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the
Forever.
sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight!
jeez.
Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves.
Just go to the moon so fast.
Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you
So many countries just in Africa.
can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa
Yay.
might need another minute to think about it. Let's
Oh,
check the world
jeez.
population. Whoa.
Way more. There's like this one guy who is responsible for being able to handle the food and production and everything to be able to feed so many more people. So, like, if it weren't for their inventions, we probably wouldn't have nearly as many people. It'd be way harder to survive.
Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America.
The towers, just the little animation. I kind of want to see it just again for a second.
Keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer.
No,
Whoops,
and
someone
I shouldn't be laughing about that, but this is the way they just quickly do 9/11.
just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything?
That Nokia is stronger than anything.
Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just...
My phone is such a better computer than anything when I was growing up. Like, I have the S23 Ultra, and it has like 500 gigs almost on it. Actually, I think it might have a little more. Anyway, like, that was an absurd amount when you were little. Like, people couldn't even fathom that at the time. But now it's just like, well, I guess you could, but it was like stuff for containing the whole internet kind of idea. but now it's just like commonplace. And the things I can do with my phone are so much compared to like using the little calculators and stuff. Everything just fits on your phone now.
Crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to.
Eh.
Surprise! Flying robots.
Ooh, drones.
Bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people
Ooh, I love 3D printing.
have no friends. Some people have
Aw.
no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing
A thing inventor?
inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
Thanks for watching history. Yeah, everything flies by so fast, and there's so much you could comment on. But it kind of just like, I don't know, you almost can't catch your breath because there's just so much going on. And because of that, you should definitely go check out that actual video for yourself, see things you might have missed and things that are just really fun. But thank you for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe to my channel as well. And leave me any comments of anything you want me to review next or anything you would like me to work on. But I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.